to y'all because y'all didn't believe me, you know, but for me, I knew I could do it, and I believed that I could do it.
I gotta give him all the praise, because without him...
Tonight he got it perfectly right, boxed the absolute perfect fight, and fully deserved the victory. You know, I know some people felt it was a close fight, but I just felt that he was the better fighter on the night. Beautiful defence. You know, arm will be sore tomorrow, but took so much on the gloves, boxed beautifully offensively, used his footwork great. His engine was incredible, hardly looked like he broke a sweat.
I got my money on Crawford.
You got money on Crawford?
Yeah, I do, I'm afraid.
Yeah? How much money you put on it?
None of your business.
Upset of a lifetime?
Nah, it wasn't an upset. The people that, you know, really know boxing knew that it was a good fight. Yeah. It depended on what kind of fight that Bud fought. He fought the fight that he needed to fight to win.
Is that how you expect it to go? Do you want to see a rematch, Devin, or you think it was pretty clean?
Honestly, I know it's a lot of money in the rematch, but I want Bud to retire.
Hell of a night for us. What's up, bro? Yes, sir.
What do you think made the difference?
Back in that ring, the speed, really.
Yeah.
I think it was the main factor. Canelo couldn't really keep up with him. He was too fast. His feet, footwork was too good.
Yeah. Fair game to Terence, man, right?
I know. Terence is that bull, bro. He's pound for pound right now.
Yeah. Well, hey.
He just beat Canelo, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he was frustrated, and it is frustrating to try and fight a guy, and you want to fight, but this guy's moving well, and Crawford was moving too well.
What's next for Canelo?
Holiday.
Rock, what you think next?
It was easy work. Easy work.
Boxing experts are buzzing after Terence Crawford's stunning victory over Canelo Alvarez. Fans just witnessed history as Crawford dismantled Canelo with icy precision and flawless execution. From controlling the distance to breaking the Mexican superstar's rhythm, Crawford showcased his superiority as a master technician. This wasn't just a win, it was a seismic shift in the sport's pound-for-pound throne.
Only special people can do these type of things, and Crawford is special, and he did it.
Champ, what do you make of the frustration? We saw in the 8th round, it looked like Canelo Alvarez almost wanted to walk off at one point.
Yeah, I mean, he was frustrated, and it is frustrating to try and fight a guy, and you want to fight, but this guy's moving well, and Crawford was moving too well.
One of the loudest reactions came from a true legend who had predicted it all along. Oscar De La Hoya's response was pure and unfiltered, raw, unapologetic, and filled with conviction. He had confidently said Crawford would dethrone Canelo, and when it happened, he didn't hold anything back. That straightforward honesty from a Hall of Famer highlights just how monumental Crawford's victory truly was.
I told you, motherfuckers. What did you just watch? I only speak the facts.
Big John perfectly summed up the mood of the boxing world, stunned, yet full of respect. He admitted he had his doubts about Crawford maintaining brilliance over 12 rounds. But Crawford answered every challenge with absolute authority. Facing the odds of size and power, his skill shone through, leaving no question about who the superior fighter truly is.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I didn't think he'd be able to keep it on the whole fight, and he did. You know, credit to Canelo, kept coming forward, kept trying, but he just met a better man tonight. And when you think of the weight difference, what he's had to make up, Terence Crawford showed his class tonight.
Do you think Canelo should retire after that?
We're just talking about that. I think whether he's got to retire or not, I don't know, but I wouldn't like to see him fight Crawford again.
Do you think Terence Crawford maybe the generational great man?
Well, he's just proved he's definitely up there.
Teofimo Lopez didn't hold back in giving Crawford the respect he earned. Acknowledging that the better man prevailed, he spoke the truth. Crawford executed perfectly, leaving no doubt about who the true champion is. Coming from a young world champion himself, that praise underscores just how complete and decisive Crawford's performance really was.
A great fight tonight, did we not? That's all that matters. Two guys risked it, and the better man won tonight. That was Crawford.
Terence got it right. Is there no need for a rematch, or do you want to see running back? Because it was pretty good, like you said.
No, it was pretty. Yeah, it was really good actually.
Yeah.
So it's up to the jam. He's a jam. He can do.
Shortly after the fight, Max Kellerman delivered a powerful verdict on Crawford's greatness. Calling Crawford the GOAT carries immense weight, as Kellerman has analyzed every era of modern boxing. For him to place Crawford above legendary names speaks volumes. This victory over Canelo wasn't just another title defense, it was an era-defining moment. Crawford has unified divisions, humbled elite fighters like Spence and Porter, and remained undefeated while moving up in weight seamlessly. Defeating Canelo, one of the sport's biggest global stars, now cements his legacy beyond question. When an analyst as meticulous as Kellerman crowns you the greatest, it reflects the sheer scope of your dominance and adaptability. Crawford has transcended debate. He's operating at a level where history itself bends to his story.
To him, I feel great to share the ring with great fighters like him. And if we do it again, it's gonna be great. But you know what? I'm glad to share the ring with great fighters, and I'm glad to be here. I already did a lot in boxing. I already accomplished a lot in boxing. My legacy is already there, and I am still taking risks because I love boxing.
Gio Paya highlighted what truly sets Crawford apart: adaptability. Effortlessly switching between orthodox and southpaw, controlling the pace from either the back foot or the front, Crawford showcased every tool in his arsenal. This wasn't a fighter relying on a single strategy. It was a master technician dismantling an opponent's strengths while imposing his own. Against Canelo, he displayed the same traits that have defined his career: versatility, composure, and the ability to make world champions look ordinary. Paya's analysis is spot on. This fight proved Crawford isn't just excellent, he's great, capable of adjusting to any circumstance. That's the mark of a generational fighter, one who belongs among the sport's most complete champions.
Thank you, GOAT, because you are the GOAT of this era. Terence "Bud" Crawford.
Shawn Porter offered a deeper look into the intangibles both fighters brought to the ring. Having shared the ring with Crawford, Porter knows better than most that this bout was about more than just visible skill. He highlighted the mental toughness, the refusal to yield, and the unshakable belief each fighter carried. Canelo's chin and determination are legendary, yet Crawford's composure and control outshone even that. Porter understands firsthand how Crawford methodically breaks opponents down with precision and patience, forcing them to fight on his terms. Against Canelo, those same qualities were on full display, proving Crawford doesn't just win with talent. He wins with heart, psychology, and an iron will to dominate. This wasn't just skill, it was the complete fighter leaving no doubt.
On points, bro, crazy.
How did you have it?
I had him up, bro, convincingly.
Is he number one draw?
Hey, science of the sport. This guy adapts. I knew it.
How did you know he was going to win? Why?
He's got too much ammunition. You know, southpaw, orthodox, on the back foot. That's what changes good from great, is knowing how to adapt. You know, back.
Shawn Porter shut down the narrative that size and weight would decide this fight. From the very beginning, he insisted that Crawford's skill set was more than enough to neutralize any supposed physical advantages Canelo had. His post-fight analysis carried weight, reminding fans that Crawford's natural reach, conditioning, and frame would always challenge the Mexican superstar. When the fight unfolded, Porter's prediction proved spot on. Crawford didn't just handle the weight difference. He thrived, demonstrating that his power carried up and his speed never wavered. Despite all of Canelo's strength, he couldn't outmuscle or overpower Crawford. This victory didn't just bust myths about size. It confirmed that Crawford's boxing intelligence and adaptability make him a threat in any division. Porter's insight underscores what history now shows. Crawford's greatness has never been about numbers on a scale. It's about his ability to dominate in any circumstance.
More than skills paying the bills with this one, man. I think that there's some intangibles with this fight that are internal, you know, the stuff you don't see. And like, for an example, we can talk about Canelo's chin. Is it that he just really has this chin that's really sturdy? Or is it that he has a chin that's sturdy, but he also has a mentality that I won't go down? You know what I mean? Like, that's when I mean, like, internal intangibles. And I think that both these guys possess a tremendous amount of skill, talent, abilities that, you know, to the naked eye, you just don't.
Charlie Sheen's brief yet powerful reaction captured what millions of fans were feeling: sheer disbelief at Terence Crawford's brilliance. For a Hollywood icon to call it unbelievable and awesome highlights the crossover impact of this fight. Crawford's dismantling of Canelo wasn't just a boxing match, it was a cultural event. Even casual viewers could recognize a generational talent asserting his dominance on the sport. Sheen's excitement reflects the astonishment of those who may not follow every detail of Crawford's career, but understood they were witnessing history. That's the true measure of legacy, a performance that transcends boxing and leaves a mark on mainstream culture. Crawford has had major wins before, but defeating Canelo resonated globally, from die-hard analysts to Hollywood stars, proving he's not just a champion, but a phenomenon redefining greatness in the modern era.
Everyone, the weight is not a problem, the size, stop talking about it. It takes you guys waiting until you see weigh-in day and the day before the weigh-in, and somehow you're now seeing that he's an inch or two taller than Canelo, and somehow now you're considering his reach, and somehow now you're considering, oh, he weighed in at 165, and you know, oh, he's been hitting the weights like Shawn said. Yeah. The weight's not an issue. The reason why the weight's not an issue is because most welterweights are middleweights that cut down to welterweight.
Mauricio Sullian's words reflected the official recognition Crawford truly deserves. This wasn't just another title fight, it was a defining performance that placed him at the absolute summit of the sport. Describing the victory as clean-cut, Sullian emphasized that there was no controversy, no shadow of doubt. Crawford had beaten Canelo convincingly. The WBC president's remarks also acknowledged the years of preparation, sacrifice, and ambition that led to this showdown. Unlike many bouts clouded by calls for rematches, this one was decisive enough to stand on its own. Crawford earned the right to celebrate, basking in the respect of governing bodies, peers, and fans alike. When boxing's highest authority confirms the result was crystal clear, it only strengthens Crawford's growing claim as the best of his generation. Sullian's respect extended beyond the fight itself. It was for the fighter who is now rewriting the history of the sport.
He deserves all the time to really enjoy what he has just accomplished.
His performance was pretty clean cut. Is there a need for a rematch though? Canelo came on a little bit late, but
that's different. They took a long time to prepare for this great fight. Let them enjoy, let them have a rest, and we'll see what's
He was a little frustrated in there, but that's part of the game.
The last question is, I know it's right after the fight. Have you feel yet the significance of this win and what it means in your legacy and your career?
To be honest, when I set my sights on doing something and I know what I'm capable of, it's not like a surprise to me. It's a surprise to y'all because y'all didn't believe me. You know, but for me, I knew I could do it, and I believed that I could do it.
Crawford's triumph over Canelo wasn't just another fight. It was a seismic event that reshaped boxing history. Any lingering doubts about his greatness have been erased. He's conquered weight divisions, dismantled elite champions, and now dethroned the sport's biggest superstar with flawless precision and composure. For Canelo, the questions start here. Has he reached the twilight of his career, or can he stage a comeback against the man who outclassed him? For Crawford, the horizon is limitless. His position as pound-for-pound #1 is no longer up for debate, it's a fact. The real discussion now is about legacy. Is Crawford the greatest of his generation, or even of all time? The debate is yours. Are you backing Crawford's rise to boxing immortality, or do you think Canelo still has another chapter left? Share your thoughts below.